Again, another past tense. All those are past tense. As I mentioned, the last vowel will have Fatakha. It consider past tense. When you have a Dhamma, that is present, which is happening in that time. Farada, farada. We all know the fardu, I think. Obligation. The salat, the prayer that is obligation, they call salatul farida or salatul mafrudat. The prayer that's optional, that is nafila, salatul nafila, or they call it salatul tatawwa, tatawwa. That is nafila, that is optional prayer. But the one that is compulsory to do the 5 daily prayer, that's called fardu. And fasting of Ramadan is fardu. If you never been to the Hajj, to go to make a Hajj is a fardu if you could be, if you be able to. It's fardu. If you die with this, any of those you don't do, and zakat is fardu. Charity out of your wealth, out of your farm, out of anything you own. If that complete year to year is fardu, to give away zakat out of it. You should not die without doing this. If you die with any of those, you don't fulfill it, you meet with Allah, it's a war between you and Allah because you ignore the fardu. So people who don't pray, they die and go to hell. That's the reward of the person who don't pray. And people who don't give zakat, they will be in the hellfire. They will end up coming out of hellfire. They're praying, they're fasting, but they don't give zakat. Allah will punish them in the hellfire. They'll iron their body with the money or whatever they have in this life. Allah turned it to a big piece of metal. And the woman in the hellfire is all red from the fire and ironing their body. That's how they will be punishing them. Allah knows how many years they're going to be in that punishment. But no matter how long they be there, they will end up going to Jannah. Since they don't give zakat, it's an obligation, it's a fardu of Allah that they don't give. They die without giving. Even 1 year to miss it is bad. So, especially if your whole entire life you don't give zakat, which a lot of people don't do in those countries, they don't even consider it. They're making money and just build the houses and doing stupid things. They don't give the fard of Allah, out of the obligation of Allah, out of that wealth. So some people don't pray. People who don't pray, they are considered kafir. If they die, they're going to the fire eternally. They're not coming out. Someone who could go to the Hajj, you don't go to Hajj, also will go to hellfire. But it will end up coming out and go to the Jannah. Allah knows how many years he's going to be there, how many days, how many months, we don't know. But it's going to be in the time. It's going to spend the time in the hell if Allah don't forgive. Which Allah will not forgive his obligation to nobody. He will give minor thing that is a sin, but not things that he commanded you to do and you turn away from that, you don't do it. Then you flip around, Allah will give you that punishment. So that called fardu. Fardu means obligation. Farada, farada. This also sound like this, but dod and dal. Otherwise the fara, the dod and dal. Dal there, dod here. Fardan. Fardan means you are only one here. Fardan. So this is when we entitle in Allah, we say, وَأَنْتَ الْفَرْدُ أنت الواحد الأحد الفرد الصمد الذي لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. The Prophet ﷺ said, if you say this dua that I just mentioned for about anything you need, if you believe in Allah, Allah will give you that. So this is best dua to call Allah. You are the only one. Fardu means only one. No other one with. You are only one in your way. Fard. So they call the person who praying by himself Salatul Munfard. The person who pray in the congregation, they call that Salatul Jama'ah. Fardu is the person who is alone. Haratha, haratha, haratha. This is farm. Someone who farm. You plant stuff that grow, you farm it. Been there. That's fard. Haratha, harasa, 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 become greedy. He greedy. So you want something so bad, you're greedy to have. Haratha, khatama, khatama, he completed. That's why they say khatamul Quran, to complete the Quran. Khatama al-Quran. Khatama, he completed. And they will call this khatama also by circumcise. Circumcising a woman or man. It's called khatam. But again, what will make the difference? When you say khatam al-Quran, that's not circumcising the Quran. It's to complete it. But if you say al-khitamu sunnat Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that means you're talking about circumcise. Yeah. Khataba, khataba, this is when you propose a woman. You propose a wife and they give you a chance. You don't marry complete yet, but you propose and they give you promise. So you consider have a wife. Even you don't pay no money down yet, but you propose and they accept your proposal. This is called khataba. Khataba. This khataba will come again, khutbah in the Jummah. But again, to make difference, khataba al-mar'a, that means he proposed a woman. Khataba jum'atan, that means lecture of the Jummah. So that will make the difference. Otherwise, they all write the same. Tamasa, tamasa, tamasa. Iltamisu, something you're looking, you don't know where it is. You're just rubbing your hand until you touch it somewhere. That is tamasa. Tamatha. 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 Here, tamasa. The thou and the sin is the difference. Tamatha. Tamatha. Something you touch. You touch with your hand. This is not looking. This is, you're looking for it, you don't know where it is at. All around you, you're just rubbing around, or you're looking around without even putting your hand, rubbing over. But this is something you touch. Tamastuhu. I touch it, but I can't get it. I cannot get it. Hadara, 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 to lift something up. So the hadara, two people get mad at each other, they boycott. You don't talk to me, I don't talk to you. This is hidran between us. They call hidran. So they do the same thing. Hadara mara'at zawjaha. Woman, her husband turn away from her. You know, when women do some wrong, her husband have right to turn her back, his back on her, to punish her, not to do anything she like until she get right. This is man right over the woman. Woman cannot do that to her husband. But nowadays, husband would go to the woman. Woman doing this to their husband now because they ask you something you don't give. They turn the bed as a hellfire. Yeah, it's your ocean, you're swimming all night until in the morning. You can't wait to get out and go to work. Yeah, there's no blessing in there. There's no blessing. So this woman is caused by Allah, whoever acting down. It's bound to do that.
Dembo.
Yeah.
Listen to learn.
Farada, 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 do and da is the difference. Farada, 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 haratha, 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 harasa, 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 khatama, 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 khataba, 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 tamasa, 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 tamatha, 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 hadara, 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 farada, farada, haratha, حرس ختم خطب تمس تمس